For this video, we will be deriving the equation of a hyperbola given the stipulation for hyperbola. Now, a hyperbola is the locus of points such that d1 right here minus d2 right there equals 2a. It's a constant. Now, why is it 2a, you might ask? Well, it's the distance from the one focus to a point minus the distance from the other focus to a point. So let's say we go here to the center. That's C, that's A again, which is 2A plus C. This distance right here is C. So C plus A minus C leaves us with 2A right there. All right, now let's get to the derivation. Before starting the derivation, let us define these points. Negative C comma 0, positive C comma 0. In the middle we have 0, 0. Don't really need that, just defining that the hyperbola we're doing here is centered at 0, 0, and this point is xy. So we will use distance formula like we did for ellipses. So now the distance from the point to the left-hand focus, x minus negative c, or x plus c squared plus y squared, minus the distance to the right-hand focus, x minus c squared plus y squared equals plus or minus 2a. Let's move over the second radical here. So x plus c squared plus y squared equals x minus c squared plus y squared plus or minus 2a. Squaring both sides. Now we'll square both sides. We could FOIL things out as they appear, but let's do one step at a time. So x plus c squared plus y squared equals x minus c squared plus y squared plus or minus 4a square root x minus c squared plus y squared plus 4a squared. Foiling on this side and that side, we get x squared plus 2cx plus c squared plus y squared equals x squared minus 2cx plus c squared plus y squared plus or minus square root x minus c squared plus y squared plus 4a squared. Now we're going to cancel terms that appear on both sides. X squared, c squared, y squared, leaving us with 2cx equals minus 2cx plus or minus 4a square root x minus c squared plus y squared plus 4a squared. Getting everything not with the radical on the other side, we get 4cx minus 4a squared equals plus or minus 4a square root x minus c squared plus y squared. Now we're going to divide everything by 4a. You don't have to do this, but it's going to make the rest of the derivation easier. You can try it both ways. You will come back to doing it that way. So then negative cx over a plus a equals plus or minus square root x minus c squared plus y squared. Squaring both sides, we have c squared x squared over a squared minus 2cx plus a squared. If I were you, I would write this out right here and FOIL it out on the side. So now this time, when we square this side, the radical will go away, and I'm left with this, which we're going to FOIL in one step. We've got x squared minus 2cx plus c squared plus y squared. Now canceling like terms, 2cx and 2cx go away. From there, we're going to gather everything with an x or y on the left side, everything without on the right side. So c squared x squared over a squared minus x squared minus y squared equals c squared minus a squared. Now for the x's, we're going to get a common denominator. So that is, we're going to multiply. So we're going to multiply top and bottom by a squared, giving us c squared x squared minus a squared x squared all over a squared minus y squared. And remember that a squared plus b squared right here. And remember right here that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Therefore, c squared minus a squared equals b squared. Now we're going to go this way to finish it. Factoring out x squared, we have c squared minus a squared over a squared x squared minus y squared equals b squared, which then c squared minus a squared again, is b squared. So we have b squared x squared over a squared minus y squared equals b squared, dividing everything by b squared. Finally, dividing everything by b squared, we end up with x squared over a squared minus y squared over b squared equals 1. And that is our hyperbola. As with all of these heavy derivations, there are certain things you have to remember. First, d1 minus d2 is 2a. That's the first thing. Next thing you have to remember, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Therefore, c squared minus a squared over here is b squared. You have to remember distance formula, which is not too bad. You have to remember how to FOIL. And then right here, going from this step to this step, divide by negative 4a. It just makes it way easier. Again, if you're in this class, you should be able to do all these things. It's still going to take you 5 times through before you can do it on your own. Good luck with it.